Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick get ready with me featuring a one eyeshadow, one eyeliner look. And to save some time on the video, I've already applied my IT CC cream, IT Cosmetics CC cream in the shade Light all over my face. And I used Wet n Wild HD Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Light Medium under my eyes, as well as on my eyelids as an eyeshadow primer. I've curled my eyelashes. Next, I'm going to use my Sormé eye pencil. This I get from, can you see? It's probably backwards on the monitor. I get this at Sally Beauty Supply. It's not expensive. They're very well made. It wears like iron. And this is in the shade Rich Brown. And I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows. I've got a couple areas where they're a little sparse. I also have a couple of gray eyes or white eyebrow hairs, so I try to fill that in as best as I can. And where my tail, this end portion is a little bit sparse, I fill that in. And on this side, I'm just going to even it out as best as I can. Just filling in as I go. I'm using the monitor. And getting a little theatrical with this. Let me blend them in. This brush on the end is terrific. Yeah, I've worn this through high intensity spin, indoor cycling classes. I've worn it just for regular workouts. I've worn it all through the summer. It never smudges, never gets disrupted. It's wonderful. Washes off easily. It's a star product for me. And I do use the brushes, the gels every so often. I have a L'Oreal one that I like, but for most days, I find myself just gravitating towards this. It's just easy and out the door. So now that that's done, I'm going to take my shadow, which is Revlon Color Stay, and this is in the shade 710. It's kind of a burnished gold. It's really pretty. Just going to apply it with my finger. Lower lid, mainly towards the outer 2/3 of the lid, and then just bringing up slightly onto the brow bone towards the outside. So the idea is the angle I'm working is to lift my eye up and out. So I want to focus. That's exactly how I'm applying my shadow. That was easy. Now I'll do the other side. 2/3 of the lower lid, then keeping it on the angle and bringing it up into my brow bone and just kind of blending it out towards the tail. Can't really mess it up. They're easy to build, very forgiving, very gentle, more of a patting motion on the lid. And then for a cohesive look, I'll show you. I'll just dip in with a little pencil brush and bring it down, linking where it stops at the tail and bringing it down under the eye, working under the eye, just under the lashes, about halfway in. So if it stopped at the tail, I'm just bringing it down again. About halfway. And I think that's just about right. And it won't budge either. It'll stay put all day. So that's done. Next on the eyes, I'm going to take a little bit of a dark brown. This is Coffee by Estee Lauder. It's their Double Wear. Oh no, it's not Double Wear. It's just their Estee Lauder Double Wear. It is. And I'm just going to run it along the top 2/3, let's say, of my eye, on top of the eyelashes, kind of scrubbing it into the lashes as I go. So it's on the skin, a little on the lashes, a nice line. Great, I'm just going to extend this one out a little bit. I'm just extending it out slightly, going straight out, not really going beyond where I went with my shadow. Looks good, right? And then for my eye shape, I like to line this inner portion of my top lid on the inner eye. inner eyelid. I feel that just fills everything in nicely. Gives a nice shape to my eye. That's it. Now I'm going to go back to the pencil brush and take where I applied that liner and just brush it back and forth, and when I get to the edge, just flicking it up a little bit, just to really give it a soft finish. That's it. Anything left on my brush I can just bring down to the lower outer area of my lower lash line, just the very outer quarter. That's it. I'm almost done with my Estee Lauder Sumptuous Knockout Mascara. I'm going to use that. This was a deluxe sample, but I have a full size, which I haven't cracked open yet. I will. I've got another mascara from Ulta that I want to use next, but I'm not opening it until all my other mascaras that are currently open are finished. I tend to do that. I am enjoying one or testing one, and then I get sidetracked by opening another, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I want less clutter. I did try one in yesterday's video, or Tuesday's video, and it's one I've used on my lower lashes only, and with great results, but I used it on both top and bottom. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Wear. It has a great fine brush. See that, how thin it is? It's really good for applying to your lower lashes. Unfortunately, on my top lashes, I hated the way they looked. It didn't really flake. Initially, I thought it was going to, but it didn't. It didn't flake or make a mess, but the shape of my lashes, they were clumped together. They didn't have a nice shape to them. I didn't like it at all. I'm going to apply, just get up a little bit more on these lashes. There we go. Yeah, this mascara is effortless. It took me a lot of work to get it on and get my lashes to look good with this Mega Wear, and it never looked good. They just looked terrible throughout the day, even though I had curled them. I'm not going to put anything on my lower lash line. I don't think I need it. Next, I'm going to bronze up my face, and for that, I'm using a combination of drugstore and high-end. This is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. It's a cream to powder, and I've had this for over a year, and you can hardly tell it's even been used. And I use it really often. It's a beautiful color. I'm just going to use it to warm up my face. Bring a little onto my ears just so it all blends, and then down onto the jawline. Down the neck just a little. Maybe a little on the side of the nose. Whatever's left on the brush, just onto the brow and to the lid, and that's done. Okay, now I'm going to follow very quickly with Butter Blush by Physicians Formula, and this is in their Natural Glow. It's got a very slight sheen to it. I would say it's more of a satin sheen finish, not a shimmer, so it doesn't have any of that obnoxious shimmer that, you know, looks great on people with younger skin, but I personally feel, for me, for my skin, it doesn't flatter as much. So I love this because it just brings a very sheer glow to the face. It doesn't really give too much color. It's really nice, and it would work on a variety of skin tones. That's the Butter Blush in Natural Glow. So that's done. Now we're going to do some quick lips, and for that I'm using my usual 666 Brandywine by Wet n Wild. This is my go-to lip liner when I don't know what lip liner to wear. It works. And another favorite is my 555B lip gloss by Wet n Wild. Wears really well. It's a beautiful, soft rose pink kind of a neutral pink, a neutral rose pink. It doesn't have a lot of brown in it, yet it's very pretty. Very nice. Okay. So I think I might put a dusting of face powder on since I'm going into the office and I'll be there for a few hours, several hours. I'm going to use my La Mer powder. This is their original formula, which is no longer available. I love it. I've heard mixed about the new. I would suggest trying it. If you're interested, try it at the store. Don't buy it first. Wear it for a day. See what you think. If that doesn't suit, if you decide you want to go high with a powder, it's always good to have a high-end powder in your arsenal. I use a lot of different ones. I really love this one. I don't use it every day. I love my less expensive ones too, but I like to shake things up. Okay, that's my look. I think you can see it's fresh. It looks nice. It's good for the office. I'm ready to go. I hope you have a great day. This video, maximum under 15 minutes. You can achieve this look very quickly on your own at home, probably less than 10 minutes. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.